Obviously, tough as it gets right there, 40-39. Defensively, defended the pass, not at all. The whole game, we couldn't cover him one-on-one, so he couldn't play man. Didn't do a good job in zone. Couldn't get pressure, so when we were in zone, the guy had all the time. A lot of times we covered him in zone initially. We couldn't get pressure, so our whole pass defense, rush, coverage, man, zone was obviously a disaster. That's the giant negative for the game. We defended the rush well. Did some good things on special teams, obviously, with the return, but we did some other good things on special teams. We had a 60-yard punt to flip the field. Offense, obviously, we scored a bunch of points. Scored 39, but at the end of the day, we need one more drive, and we got first down to 39, and you got a 3rd and 2. We got to convert there and put us in a better situation. If we drive a little further, obviously Sloman had a really good kick at the end. It was just barely missed right. He had plenty of leg. We knew he had plenty of distance, so it wasn't a matter whether he can get it there. So obviously, crazy disappointing win. I thought our kids played their hearts out. You lose Treywick for the season. You lose Demo for early in the game, and now he can't play the first half next week. And back end of our defense not near good enough in this game. And we're also we're playing the guys we got right now, so there's not really any able bodies to even go to. We had about every safety and nickel on the field that we could have on the field that playing healthy. So. We got to get better. We got to get better on 3rd down. We got to get better pass rush. And then we got to finish the game. We had a chance. We had a 3rd and forever. They threw the bender. We know their favorite route's a bender. We didn't do a good job on the bender. They bang it in front of us. And then we have a 4th and 10, and we do a good job in coverage, and we get on body, and the quarterback scrambles and gets a first down, and we get off the field there, you win the game. And then you get the offense, and you get the ball first and 10 on the 39, and you've been rolling all day on offense, and you've been moving the ball all day on offense. You got to, it's one of those days that you got to win a high-scoring game. Offense got to get another first down, and you can say easy, well, they scored 39 points enough. No, we need another drive there. We need another first down, another 2 for go down and score, and win the game, and you win the high-scoring game. So. Scheduling no favors. We got Akron next week. They got a bye the week this week. We lose more bodies. I'm sure they got healthier with their bye week. And they won our east side last year. They beat Northwestern. They don't give a crap that we just lost 40-39 in a crazy hard-fought victory. So love the way the kids played their tails off, competed their tails off. We got some guys out there with some due to injury, with some lack of experience that didn't, not that they didn't play hard, but they didn't lay it on the line. They played back on their heels not to lose in key situations, and some of them did the whole game. Some of them played back on their heels the whole game, but there really wasn't any healthy bodies. When Demo went down, there really wasn't any healthy bodies left to one like you could take them out and throw somebody else in there. They had to try to right the ship and compete and make a play, and unfortunately some of those kids didn't do that.
Questions?
Talk about the defensive second half adjustments that you guys plan to make and why those weren't successful.
Yeah, the game started, obviously they had a couple nice drives early, and then really when we played good defense was the later part of the first quarter and the whole second quarter. We went goal line stand, off the field, then we had a short punt, they had a short field. We got to stop, held them to miss field goal, and then the next 2 possessions we got turnovers. So at halftime we were feeling like we could stop the run. We knew 3rd down was already rearing its ugly head in the first half. We had to try to do a better job in pass coverage. And then we tried about everything from man to pressure man to zone to 2 to 3 to you name it. And it wasn't very good at any of them, so we got to get better at all of them. So we weren't really thinking halftime adjustments other than we had to be better on 3rd down. We were in the second half. We played more cover 2 than we played in the first half just because we were stopping the run. We weren't coming in playing a cover 2 because they're such a good running team, and teams that played cover 2 just got gouged, but we were really defending the run well. So we played more cover 2, but we didn't do a good job there either. So go ahead.
Something you mentioned earlier in your statement was guys playing not to lose. Do you think that mentality is an issue that hold you guys up from winning 1-possession games here in the past couple?
Yeah, no, it's not. I mean, it was an issue for about 4 or 5 guys today. It wasn't an issue for Gus Ragland. It wasn't an issue for Jay. It's not an issue for the team. We had some guys that were playing due to injury, and they weren't having good games, and then they were trying not to give up plays, and you can't play this level of football. You got to play to win. You got to play aggressive. It wasn't if we played 35 guys today, 30 competed and played to win to the last dying second of the game. Sloman stepped on the field to kick the winning field goal, and banged the heck out of it. So it wasn't. But because injury, we're playing some guys that we weren't planning on playing, and they didn't do a good enough job of in key situations saying, okay, it's 3rd and 15. I'm going to sit at the sticks like I'm supposed to. I'm not going to get beat deep because they throwing some balls overhead. So there's a few guys. And again, like I said, they're going to have to play again next week. We don't have anybody else. We're not getting guys back. So they're going to have to, until we get guys back, they're going to have to step up and understand, hey, this is in key situations, you got to be way more aggressive. But even defensively, when you look at who played, I mean, our front guys played aggressive as hell. Our linebackers played aggressive as hell. And probably 2 of our 5 DBs played aggressive as hell. 3 of our 5 did until Demo went down. Then 2 of our 5 did. So we have some guys on the back end playing because of injuries. They got to improve their game. And they have the game. They just got to in the moment stick with the plan and be aggressive.
Part of this would be, of course, would be a big part of the game would be the 4th down conversions. They seem to really 3 of 4 on those, and then some big 3rd down conversions as well. But
that's the story of the game for us. That's what we didn't play well. We played good on 1st and 2nd down defense. We played lousy 3rd and 4th down defense. Offense, we scored 39 points. Special teams, we did a lot of good things. But our 3rd and 4th down defense, right down to 4th and 10. We got them 4th and 10. We finally got them covered. Got on body, got them covered. Reroute receivers, we're in good shape, and then the quarterback scrambles for 13 yards. So that's the story of the game, no doubt.
I think you touched on it a little bit there, but not being able to get to the quarterback pressure as much as last week, a guy like Wasink there, he really kind of took advantage of the time that he had because he was laying it in there. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and any Division I quarterback for the most part, if they have time, is going to be good. I mean, that's the level of football. If you play in college or pro football and you don't harass the quarterback, the quarterback's going to have a good day. Shouldn't have had again, 3rd down, 7 to 13 on 3rd down, shouldn't be. That's if 1st and 2nd down, quarterback has time, but 3rd down, we know he's throwing the ball. We should be able to defend the pass better than we did.
What do you tell your team after another tough loss? Obviously, there's been a lot of tough ones this year. Does your message look any different after a game like this?
Yeah, no, we got 7 weeks left, and we're hopeful. We're hopeful to get healthier. Until then, we got to keep. Well, even when we get healthier, we got to keep competing. But no, it's Akron's laying the weeds. I got a week off to get healthy, and Akron won our league, and we're 1-1 in the league. You got a chance to go 2-1 in the league next week. There's no one on the schedule we can't play with. Western Michigan, last time I played Western Michigan, it was a joke. It was a joke. They do whatever they want against us. We couldn't defend ourselves out there. All right, now we play Western Michigan. We got 8 starters out. We lose 2 defensive starters. In the first half, we're 10 starters out. And we can go toe to toe with Akron. We got same thing. We got to draw a line in the sand. We got to keep improving. Little errors. It's going to be a different game next week. There's no 2 games alike. It's not. We got to keep improving in every area, and we got to keep competing. There's no different message. You got an opportunity to play college football. You either love playing college football or you don't. You got an opportunity to compete and play, and Akron don't care. Akron's trying to win the league again. They just beat Northwestern 2 weeks ago. Now they got a bye week, getting ready for mine. They know we got good players. They know. So hopefully, I think we'll get a couple guys back next week, but it's going to take a couple more weeks to get more guys. But we got 10 starters out. We can play. We play with Western Michigan. I don't know how good they are, but they almost beat Syracuse. They're a halfway decent team. So they got good players. We got good players. So we're going to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep calling. So.
Talk about clock management and that last drive when you went down the field to attempt the field goal. You got the ball back. It looks like that Western scored with 2:53 left, and you were only able to get down in a try 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, we only tried the 50-yard field just because we didn't move the ball. It wasn't. We had time. We still had plenty of time. I don't know. We were going to try to go hurry up on the 4th down play, but again, we got we're playing a lot of young guys on offense due to injuries too, and then it got a little confusing. I wasn't going to run a 4th and 2 play with confusion out there, so we called the timeout. We still had play time. We still could have went for our 4th down. Sloman's been kicking the ball so good all year in practice. We knew it was no question on distance, just whether he could get it through the uprights. So I don't know. I really just, if Sloman hadn't been kicking as good, it would have been a no-brainer to go for it. But we still have plenty of time. Even without timeouts, you still have plenty of time. There's still 29 seconds left. You can spike the ball. You can still run 4 or 5 more plays. So I thought the management was fine, other than we tried to get a hurry-up thing going on 4th and 2. And like I said, there's some young guys that are a little bit frenetic, and I'm like, we're not gonna roll another 10 seconds off why some young guys are confused right now. So we used a timeout, then we talked about it, and Like, if he just been, and he kicked the daylights out of it. I don't know how much he missed it, but obviously he banged the crap out of it. I know he missed it to the right. I didn't have a good angle to see how close it was, but I feel like he's going to make. He's been kicking crazy good. So.
I know you got a lot of guys out, suffice it to say, in the receiving room, but it kind of looks like Jack Sorensen's really one of the people that you could say seems to be stepping up.
Yeah, no, I think they're all stepping up. Jack's stepping up. Dom Robinson obviously came out today and looked like the guy that we know he's capable of being, and that'll do crazy great for his confidence because he hasn't played any receiver in his whole life. You know, he's just so going out there and making plays will help him. Obviously, Mayock keeps making plays for us, and Jalen Walker made a huge play that could have won the game for us. So I think a lot of guys are stepping up on the perimeter.